Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Storytime. It is December. I can't believe how this year is just flying by so fast. Let's start with our good morning song, shall we? Everybody. Let's do our ABCs, shall we? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. And our letter today is the letter B. It makes a B, B, B sound. What can you think of that makes a B sound? Oh, I heard somebody say bird. Very good. And balloon. Yes. The color blue. Oh, you guys are smart today. What else? Birthday. Baboon. That's a silly word. What else starts with B? Bob. Betty. Bear. Did somebody say bear? That's what we're reading stories about today, are bears. But I forgot to count, so let's do some counting. How far would you like to count today? I'm listening. 14. Okay, let's do 14, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Very good. Now let's listen to our first story about a bear. The Bear in the Book, written by Kate Banks, pictures by George Hallinsman. Once there was a book. It was square with words and colorful pictures, and it lived on a shelf with many other books. It belonged to a little boy, and it was his favorite book. When it was time for a story, the boy took the book from the shelf. He opened it and looked at the pictures. Then he handed the book to his mama. She spread it across her lap. The boy cuddled up next to her. The book was about a big black bear who went to sleep for the winter. Do bears really sleep all winter long? Asked the boy. Yes, his mother said. They hibernate. The boy turned the page. The bear was munching on berries and leaves. He was fattening himself up for the winter. Then he gathered twigs and carried them to his den. He is making a soft bed, said the boy's mother. The boy turned the page. The bear had curled himself into a ball. He was bedding down where he would stay until spring. Sleep, big black bear, said the boy's mother. Shh, said the boy. Snowflakes began to fall across the pages of the book. The snow sat snugly in the boughs of the trees. The boy could almost feel it. Snow is cold, he said. He nestled closely against his mother. I like snow. he said. Winter settled like a big hush, read the boy's mother, and the big black bear slept. Shh, said the boy. Life went on outside the bear's den. Rabbits hopped through the snowdrifts, the trees shivered, and the wind blew its icy breath across the fields. The boy found the animals hidden in the pictures. Let's see if you can help me find them. There's a deer, a rabbit, and a fox. Did you find them? Then he pointed to the children gliding across the ice. The lake froze into a frosty mirror, read his mother. I'd like to skate, said the boy. When you're bigger, said his mother. It's been a long time since I've been ice skating. The boy touched the sharp corners of the book. Then he climbed onto his mama's lap. He felt the soft cotton of her shirt. She wrapped her arms around him, and she turned the page. The sun was shining above the forest. Yellow, said the boy, smiling at its bright round face. Blue, he said, touching the sky. Red, said Mama, pointing to a pair of mittens. And black, said the boy, pointing to the sleeping bear. Sleep, big black bear, said his mother. Along came a rumbling snowplow. Someone chopped wood for a fire, but the bear did not wake. He's really sleeping. Mama turned the page again. Smoke spiraled from chimneys, writing messages across the sky. In the house is a warm fire, a table, a chair, and a bed, read the boy's mama. My bed is warm too, said the boy, yawning. His eyes began to feel heavy. Now he turned the page. The trees had shrugged the snow off their backs. Winter had crept off like a weary visitor, but the big black bear was still sleeping. Shh, said Mama, turning another page. Crocuses popped up through the earth. A fox drank from a pond. I'm thirsty, said the little boy. His mother got him a glass of water. The boy held the book. He listened to the sound the pages made when he turned them back and forth. Shh, he said to the sleeping bear. The boy drank his water. Do you think the bear gets thirsty? He asked. No, answered his mother. He doesn't eat or drink the whole winter. He must be hungry when he wakes up, said the boy. His mother nodded. He is very hungry, she said, and very thin. The boy leaned his head on his mama's shoulder. She turned to the last page of the book. The bear was rolling over in his den. The warm wind was tickling his back. Spring had arrived. Wake up, big black bear, wake up, said the boy's mama. The bear got to his feet. He crossed the page and walked out into the sunshine, but the boy's eyes had closed. Now the little boy was sleeping. His mama tucked him into bed. Then she closed the book and kissed him good night. Sleep, little boy, sleep, she said. The end. the first book, and I hope you enjoyed that. We're going to make something for your door in your bedroom. And it'll start out like this. It has a teddy bear on the front of it. And it will have a little slit on it so that it can slide over your doorknob, okay? So don't worry about it. It's supposed to look like that. So you can color your bear. Now I made my bear brown, but you could make it black and white, or you could make a black bear, or however you want. You can even make a purple with pink polka dots if you want, because it's your bear. And then you'll color it. And then on here I wrote, you'll have to get a grown-up to help you, I put Judy, because that's my name, Judy's room. And then I can hang that on my doorknob and everybody will know that that is my bedroom. That's my room, Judy's room. Okay? So I hope you'll have fun making that little teddy bear doorknob. Now let's listen to our second story. A Visitor for Bear, written by Bonnie Becker and illustrated by Katie McDonald Dental. No one ever came to Bear's house. It had always been that way, and Bear was quite sure he didn't like visitors. He even had a sign, "No visitors allowed." See the big N-O? One morning, Bear heard a tap, tap, tapping on his front door. When he opened the door, there was a mouse, small and gray and bright-eyed. "No visitors allowed," Bear said, pointing to the sign. "Go away." He closed the door and went back to the business of making his breakfast. He set out 1 cup and 1 spoon, but when he opened the cupboards to get 1 bowl, there was the mouse, small and gray and bright-eyed. Oh my! "I told you to leave," cried the bear. "Perhaps we could have just a spot of tea," said the mouse. "Out!" commanded Bear. "Most sorry," said the mouse. "I'll be going now." Bear showed him the door and shut it firmly. Then he went back to the business of making his breakfast. But when he opened the bread drawer for the 1 slice of bread, there was the mouse, small and gray and bright-eyed. I don't think the bear is very happy, do you? "Unbelievable," rumbled the bear. "Away with you, vamoose!" "I do like a bit of cheese," said the mouse. Bear pointed a rigid claw toward the door. "Yes, then, here I go," said the mouse. "Farewell." And the mouse whisked out the door. This time Bear shut the door very firmly and he locked it tight. He locked the windows too, just for good measure. Then once again he went back to the business of making his breakfast. But when he opened the fridge to get 1 egg, there was the mouse, small and gray and bright-eyed, of course. "Be gone!" roared the bear. "A crackling fire?" ventured the mouse. "This is impossible, intolerable, insufferable!" cried the bear, shaking with anger and disbelief. "Terribly sorry," murmured the mouse. "Now you see me, now you don't. I am gone." And the mouse looked very sorry indeed while he waited for Bear to unbolt the door and let him out again. This time, before he went back to the business of making his breakfast, Bear shut the door very, very, very firmly, locked it, boarded the windows shut, stopped up the chimney, and even plugged the drain in the bathtub. Carefully, Bear set about the business of making his breakfast. He opened the cupboard. No mouse. He opened the bread drawer. Nothing. He opened the fridge. Mouse free. Yes, indeed. He lifted the lid to the tea kettle, and there was the mouse, small and gray, and, well, you know the rest. Bear fell to the floor and wept. I give up, he blubbered. You win, I am undone. So sorry, said the mouse, but perhaps I could have just a bit of cheese and a cup of tea. And do you think we could unstopper the chimney and have a nice fire? Bear blew his nose with a loud honk. But then you must go, he sniffled. No visitors allowed. You have my word, said the mouse. Bear unshuttered and unboarded the windows. He unlocked the door, unstoppered the chimney, and unplugged the drain. He brought out 2 plates of cheese and 2 teacups, and he made a crackling fire in the fireplace for 2 sets of toes. The mouse warmed his feet and nibbled and sipped, and Bear did too. They sat for a long while. The clock in Bear's house ticked loudly. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Bear cleared his throat. The mouse looked most attentive. No one had ever been most attentive to Bear. The fire's nice, Bear announced. Lovely, said the mouse. No one had ever said Bear's fires were lovely. I can do a headstand, said Bear. Very impressive, exclaimed the mouse. Bear told a joke, and the mouse laughed heartily. No one had ever laughed at Bear's jokes before. Bear began to think of another joke. The mouse set down his teacup. Bear quickly lifted the teapot. There's plenty more, he said. So sorry, said the mouse. Most kind, but I must be on my way. Really, you needn't go, said the bear. I'm off, said the mouse, springing up from his chair. Wait, cried the bear, but the mouse stepped out the door. Toodaloo, said the mouse. Don't go, wailed the bear, throwing his body across the path. But I gave you my word, said the mouse, pointing at the no visitor sign. Oh, that, said the bear, pulling down the sign and tearing it up. That's for salesmen, not for friends. Not for friends? Asked the mouse, small and gray and bright-eyed. Bear nodded. The mouse's bright eyes glowed brighter. Bear smiled. Do you like 1 lump or 2? Said Bear most politely. Oh, I like 2, said the mouse, and Bear agreed. Oh, look, they're having a lovely tea party. The end. I hope you like those very, very funny stories. I hope you like them both. And I want to tell you a couple things before we say goodbye. First of all, coming next week on Tuesday night at 6:30, you still have time if you haven't registered. Stage Right's going to do a program, virtual program, so you can watch it from home, but you have to get registered on our website, and then you can watch 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. And Stage Right is a group of students from like high school and college age, and they do a wonderful job with the program. I think everybody will enjoy it, so I hope you will watch. And I bet you're wondering what this is. This is our big mailbox, and if you come in the lobby during the month of December, it will be there.
and you can write a letter to Santa to put in the box. Now, we are selling special Santa kits. And in the kit, you'll get writing paper, a candy cane, some reindeer food, and a craft, and hot chocolate mix. And they're all in a bag, special bag, and it costs $8. You can either order them online on our website, or you can stop in the library and ask about getting one. And then you'll write your letter to Santa, put it in our mailbox, and we'll make sure that he gets them, okay? So I hope you do that. So let's do our last song, shall we?
The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be.
Okay, see you next time. Bye.